Good evening, Gumptown, and today we're here with Ian Maloy. He's a candidate for City Council District 2. How you doing today?
Doing good, doing good.
Good. Now tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running for City Council.
A little bit about myself. Well, I work at First United Methodist Church over in Old Cloverdale, one of the oldest churches here in Montgomery. I went to Trinity Presbyterian School growing up, and then I'm a graduate of Auburn University. A lot of the reasons for running for City Council was Montgomery's got a great future ahead of us, and I'm tired of sitting on the sidelines. I want to be a part of the future that Montgomery has. I think that we can be a lot more prosperous. We can be more mindful of how we spend our money. The city's got a massive budget. I think there's some areas where we could trim some things, and I'd like to have a say in those decisions that help our community, that boost local business, that bring our neighborhoods together and really strengthen the bonds that we have. It's a good old southern town, but we are a big town, and in order to continue to grow successfully, we need to think about those decisions in a thoughtful manner, and I want to be a part of that.
Great. Now, what are some of your concerns with District 2, and what are some of your solutions to them concerns?
The concerns with District 2, I think, are similar concerns for the whole city. We have a crime issue. A lot of that is our police department. I believe that in the past, we tried to budget our police force based on a certain number of actual officers, and we found that didn't work. So now we need to open the gate up and let as many officers as we can into the police academy, or anybody who wants to be an officer into the police academy. That way we don't have to worry about trying to fill an exact number, because let's be honest, officers, as they get more experience, they'll move to other cities and they'll move away, and that's really the basis of our problem. A lot of folks move away from Montgomery. They're not willing to stay in our city, and what can we do to change that? So if we can figure out how to get our people to stay, I think that'll spark interest around the Montgomery to bring more people back. They might say to themselves, boy, he's staying. What does he know that I don't know? They'll look into that and they'll find that Montgomery really is a good town. So crime is a big issue for us. So there's ways we can fix that. The mayor's already said he's going to do a few other things to open up how many officers we do have, to get that back up to that prime number. And the key is getting those resources to the police department. And then of course, education. There's not a lot you can do with education, but there is money being spent on education, and that can be allocated the proper way to make sure that our youth and our children really get the education that they deserve. You know, we don't pay our taxes here in Montgomery to give a teacher a job. We really pay our taxes to educate our children, because they are the future. And if we can rally around our children and our youth, we can really make them smarter to stay here in Montgomery.
Well, that's great. Now tell us, how can someone contact you for questions, concerns, maybe to volunteer or to contribute? How can they contact you?
IanMaloy.com is a good starting point. That has links to my Facebook page. That's IanMaloy.com. Or Gmail, votemaloy@gmail.com. That'll be just fine too.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
There you have it, Gumptown. We're with District 2 candidate Ian Maloy. Make sure you vote on August 25th. You tune in to Gumptown TV. Stay connected.